What's up, everybody? It's me, Box Office Ricky, and I'm super stoked to bring you another box office report for the weekend of February 20th through the 22nd. And this weekend actually had a little bit of surprise. Number 2 switched to number 1. And before I get started and I dive into the box office report, I've been asking a lot of people about, hey, are you guys going to the theaters and who's going to the theaters? And what I'm finding is, truth be told, not a lot of people are going to the movies these days. And, there's a lot of good reasons why. Obviously, post-COVID, it just hasn't really been the same. People are finding it more comfortable to stay at home and watch movies at home. And I don't know. I'm curious, let me know in the comments if you still enjoy going to the theaters. I still am a big believer in the community experience of going to go see a movie in a theater. And I'm just curious if, I know the numbers don't look great. What's the overall perception? I really hope to one day see the trend swing back around to where we see people going back to the movie theaters again, because there's just nothing better than the theater experience. I love taking my kids. I love taking my family, just that closed environment. So just curious right off the bat, leave a note in the comments if you are still a moviegoer at the theater, or if you have completely just said no to the movie theater experience. So yeah, just curious to see what you guys think. So let's dive into the numbers. Number 1 actually this week was GOAT. It brought in $17 million this weekend, bringing its domestic total to $58.3 million, internationally $44. It overall has gone over $100 million. It has grossed over $100 million worldwide. That is really awesome to see a family animated film do really well. I saw the movie, went to go see it with my daughter recently, and she loved it. I would call it a blend of like Zootopia, where you're living in a world with animals, blended with the animation style of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's thoroughly enjoyable. It's not a very complicated story. It's not like the best story, but she enjoyed it. It's a great 2-hour escape to the movie theaters. And also too, before I dive into more box office numbers, I'll mention that I'm doing some construction around my house. So if you hear noise and bumps, I apologize. It's just a lot of construction going on and nothing that really I can do about that. So let's move forward with the numbers. Keep going here. So at number 2, we have, dropping from number 1 to number 2, is Wuthering Heights. It brought in still not bad. I mean, it's a 57-point drop. Its total this weekend was $14.2 million, but its domestic total is $60 million, which is still great. And internationally, it did phenomenally at $91 million. Worldwide, $151.7 million. I mean, by no means is this movie a failure. I think it did really well. Let's go into number 3. Is a faith-based film. It brought in I Can Only Imagine 2, brought in $8 million. This faith-based film was actually released by Lionsgate. It wasn't released internationally, so $8 million. I've seen a lot of marketing for this film. Every time I go to the theaters, I feel like I see a trailer for this film. Then at number 4 is a big sharp decline, is Crime 101 with $5.7 million. Let me pull up those numbers. I would consider this a bust. Its domestic total, $24 million. Internationally, $21 million. I mean, it's not a huge bust, I guess, considering the international numbers there. I just would have expected more, a movie with Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo. Just, two Marvel Avengers guys in the same movie, story about crime. Just, honestly, I thought it probably would have done a little bit better. Definitely not GOAT numbers, so to speak. And then number 5, not a big decline, is Send Help, $4.5 million. Its total thus far domestically is $55 million, internationally $27.5. Worldwide, it is sitting pretty at $83 million. Not bad numbers for a horror-based film. And then at number 6, we have How to Make a Killing. Now, I don't know anything about this film. I have not heard much about it. I've seen it, it's an A24, it looks like, 3.5. Not great numbers. They didn't really seem to do very much marketing for this film because I have not heard much about it. But who knows, if it's got good reviews, I will give it a shot and check it out. Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe I'll do a review on that. Okay, then at number keeping moving forward, at number 7 is the Elvis Presley in concert film, Epic, $3.25 million. Well, I saw a little bit of advertisement for this one. Worldwide, $2 million, not bad. Worldwide, 5.3. So it's a concert film. I mean, is there still a demand for Elvis? I mean, kind of. Maybe if you're above the age of 60, 50, or if you're just a kid that loves Elvis. It's definitely not Taylor Swift concert numbers. But, it's brought in some money, right? I mean, that's something. Okay, and then at number 8 is the Angel Studio film Solo Mio. That's with, King of Queens guy, Kevin something. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Anyway, domestically, it's done okay, $21.8 million. Internationally, it did close to $4,000. Its worldwide total is $21.833 million. So, not a complete failure. I mean, it's got some numbers there, right? And then, of course, still going strong is Zootopia at let's see here, $2.3 million this weekend. Its domestic total, $424 million. Internationally, $1.425 million. Worldwide, $1.848 billion. Just insane numbers. Yeah, we're going to see another one of those very soon here. And then rounding out the top 10 is Avatar: Fire and Ash. Oops, sorry about that. At $1.8 million. Its worldwide total is $1 billion. Worldwide, $147.3 million. Well, still numbers there. So guys, that is my box office report. It's a quickie. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm looking forward to a lot of things coming up this Easter season. A lot of exciting movies coming up. Scream 7 is actually coming out this weekend. I might actually check that out. In preparation, I'm actually going to check out Scream 6. So, yeah, guys, that is my box office report for this week. Thank you so much for watching. And as I always say, in a world where you can be anything, why not be kind to each other? Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you soon. I'm out.